Surprise! Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. How's it going? Uh, right? Hold on, I'm just getting over here on Instagram to get that going. Hi, Instagram. Happy hump day. Yeah, popping in. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Wow. What a week so far. What a time so far. Things are shifting fast. I think we are all feeling it. I am not around on Friday, so I wanted to come on and surprise y'all on this wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. What day is today? Oh my gosh! It's my brother-in-law and my nephew's birthday. Happy birthday to you all. We made it. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for hopping on. I know we've made it to now. We've made it to now. Who knows about the future? We're going to make it, everybody. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. It's just going to get bumpy. This is par for this astrology this year. I mean, Neptune's now been in Aries for what? A week and a half? Is that it? A week and a half? Anyway. Um okay, before anything, everybody. Folks are coming undone. I am here to help you put yourself back together in a new way. So if you need an astrology reading, if you need a tarot reading, if you need a sound healing, my sound healings are like off the charts. There's no belief in any of it, only frequency to calm your nervous system. A lot of folks' nervous systems are on overdrive right now. Just go to my website, contact me, and then we'll get you scheduled. I have a few next week, but not too many. It's really looking like after Easter, my schedule is going to open up a lot. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, it's a roller coaster season, y'all. I mean, not even this full moon. I'm looking at the astrology. Step 22, like I felt that 19 get bumpy as we went into 20 degrees Aries this morning. And now it's like, okay, here we are. It's starting to conjunct Chiron. The sun's going to conjunct Chiron at 22 degrees, like right before this step changes on Sunday. So like, or Saturday. So, we're breaking down to break through the new we go and hold space for that unity consciousness. Nobody's right. Nobody's wrong. We're all right. We're all wrong. Like, this is the game. And this is why so many of us light workers, star seeds, 144,000, whatever you want to call us, came here for, because we know it's a game. Thank you, Kathy. Oh my God, that solar eclipse, y'all, that solar eclipse sound bath was off the charts. If you still want to purchase it for $33, contact me on my website or DM me here. Bonjour, Lena. Hi, Colette. Oh, you ladies made it. I was like, oh, I hope my normal ladies see my surprise. I'm going to be celebrating spring break starting Friday. I have a few openings next week if you're in a crunch for a session. But otherwise, my little man is my numero uno priority, as he has been in my life since I made him. Courts didn't care. Oh no. I got to watch my Aries today, y'all. I'm a little fired up and I worked out. Whoops. Cue the smoothie. Tracy, hi, sister. I love you. Tracy, we ask questions in the second half. Hi, Carrie. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we did go to another dimension with that sound bath. It was my multidimensional one-woman show. Tracy, I love you. I miss you. I miss you, Tracy. Mm, mm. All right. I know. Activated the notification. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. We are creating some beautiful energy of togetherness and support on these shows. I'm so excited. Robbie Hunt's going to be on my Who Are You show tomorrow at 12:30. I try and hit East Coast lunch times. And women are a large demographic of mine, and we make shift happen. But Robbie's going to be on tomorrow, and I'm so excited. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, thank you. The sun is conjuncting Chiron at 22 on Friday. All right, so that's going to happen. Then we're getting ready for this whopper of a full moon. It's going to be at 23 degrees, 19 minutes, and that happens at 8:22 p.m. on this Saturday. So, and this is our first full moon that we've had since the nodes officially shifted. So we're all going to be seeing and feeling how our relatedness to the outer world and our relationships out in the world have changed from those eclipses. Okay, so relationships. I know. Okay, all right. All right, y'all. We're not holding the stops. We're going to do all 12 signs for this full moon and what you got to focus on. And it's going to be an show time because tough love is important in these challenging times. Eyes on the prize, everybody. Eyes on the prize, no matter what we're looking at. Jupiter's starting to get up there now. It's not out of shadow yet. Of course, I thought it was in a reading yesterday because I had done something for serious joy that was like a month soon. Anyway, it's going to be exciting. All right. Okay. All right. All right. We've got the light language is getting ridiculous, y'all. I mean, am I going to be blue by my birthday? Am I going to be blue? Am I just going to be like, are my wings going to pop? Am I going to be blue? I don't know. Tell God your plans. I'm not here for this game. We'll fire it up today. Okay, Aries. All right, Aries, for this Libra full moon, it's going to be opposing some of you directly. Oh, wow. All right, Aries, for this Libra full moon. All right, Aries. Okay, Aries. Inner voice. Inner voice for this full moon. You know, Aries, I have so many Aries, and it's my nephew and my brother-in-law's birthdays. Like, trust yourself. Like, trust your intuition, trust your heart over your daggone heads, Aries. You know, we're all shifting in our identity, with Chiron and all these aspects. We worked on our identity and letting it go, realizing victim consciousness is dead. The fact that we're not sovereign beings is dead, but Aries, you're still the leader of the zodiac. So what does divine leadership look like to you, Aries? There's something more, Aries, that you're being called to do in a different way. You are re identifying yourself a lot more than all of us because you literally rule the character and identity and the ego. We're moving into this unity consciousness of the we go and listen to your intuition more than you ever have. It's not that you're off the battlefield forever. We're, in some transitions, but with Neptune in your sign, it's asking you to listen to your dreams more. It's asking you to be more intuitive. Hi, Natalie. Happy birthday, Mama. Okay, so Aries, yeah, for this full moon, listen to your inner voice. Yeah, inner voice. Yep, my son wants to move home forever. There's an inner voice. All right, Taurus. Taurus for this Libra full moon. Taurus. Ugh, no shift. All right, Taurus. We've got the thunderbolt energy here. It reminds me of, Uranus has been in Taurus. It went a little bit 2017, but it really went in the spring of 2018, and it's in its final go throughs, as it's starting to get higher and higher. Yes, okay, we rule the planet, right? We Gaia is our ruling planet, the Earth, new Earth. Like old Earth is birthing herself in this now. This is where we all, Tauruses, can witness, funny things happening in the stock market, because that's what Taurus rules. Funny things in our finances, funny things with earthquakes. The weather continues. But Taurus, you're being asked, talking to myself here, y'all. If anything falls apart and does not return, it is not meant for us. So letting it go is a big one. And we've got the sun in our 12th Taurus. So allowing the sun to unearth all that subconscious gookus until our birthdays. Mine's May 7th. My cousin's going to be on Who Are You? I Can't Wait. Her name's Amanda Clark. Biofeedback. I'm getting a session with her today. So, yeah, Taurus, anything that is falling apart, breaking down, let it go. This is the Tower card in traditional tarot. All right. And they're being thrown. Like, if you don't let it go, the universe will take it for you. And moving on. Gemini for this Libra full moon. Hi, Witty. All right, Gemini, I'm doing a general full moon spread for all 12 signs, Witty. If you'd like a reading, you can go to my website. Hey, everybody. Kathy, you're going to be so proud of me. Look what I'm remembering to do all by myself. Thank you for joining, everybody. Feel free to pop on. Okay, Gemini, y'all, this is going to be a big one. We've got all soul cards for all signs thus far. Gemini, courage. Yeah, and Geminis, you're going to have quite an interesting summer with Uranus going into your sign, and you've had an interesting time with Jupiter asking you to be more bold, be more bold. It's still coming out of its shadow. I think it's 17 today. I don't see where it's recently moved. I can look at that. Mars is up at 26. Cancer. Oh, so many notes. Yeah, it's at 17. So, Gemini, you're being asked to make some decision about the seeds that you've wanted to plant. Thank you for your donation, whoever just did that. I appreciate it. Hi. Oh my God. Suddenly say more. Press it. Geminis, you're being asked to be more bold. There's something you've been hemming and hawing about. Your ruling planet just went direct a couple days ago. It's not moving too much. By the time Mercury gets into Aries in the next week, in a bit, then I have so many dates in my brain. Being an astrologer right now with all this activity is humbling. I love it. And this is why we study the stars. But Gemini, there's been something you've been sitting on, and your heart is asking you to make the decision. I'm sorry, Gemini, shit or get off the pot. And with Mercury direct, you're going to have more. And Venus, y'all, with this Libra full moon is going direct on Saturday. So we've all been having a lot of murkiness in relationships. Ooh. So it's going to be one telling weekend. Okay. Well, it's going to take a little time, but doesn't everything. All right, Geminis, have the courage to plant those seeds and make the decision that you're wanting to move forward with. I believe in you, Geminis. Cancer for this full moon in Libra coming up this weekend. All right, Cancers, you're getting the first non-soul card. Cancers, you've got Mars direct. It's at 26. It's not out of shadow till it hits 6 degrees, 6 degrees to whatever minutes Leo. That's going to be a minute. First week of May. You are a Cancer. Oh my God, that's right, sweetheart. I forgot. Oh my God, I'm having flashbacks in Toronto of when your mom came to me, Prescott. I can't believe it. So yeah, you Cancers, hilarious. Y'all are being asked to come out of your shell more. Quite literally. Quite literally, I'm a progressed Cancer. I get it. I love to be home. I haven't been out of my home for a minute, but I am going to have to go restock. So you're being asked to not go it alone so much anymore, Cancers. Like you're being asked to go out, get your friends out, invite some other people. And other people's channels that I've been watching, we're all being asked to come out. It's spring. I can't wait for my birthday. I think. I think. So, yeah, Cancers, you're being asked to not go it alone so much anymore and come out of your shell. And even if it's just a lunch or a tea date, something simple with somebody that you feel safe with, of course. I mean, we all got to do it with somebody we feel safe with. This bracelet falls off all the time. Oh, moving on. Okay, Leos for this full moon in Libra this weekend. Leos. Leo, 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 Leo. All right, Leo. Ooh, okay, Leos. It's time for you to start manifesting some more emotional harmony. Leos, y'all rule the heart. Like if it doesn't make your heart light up, it's a no. How is that right on? Oh, for your Cancer, Colette. Yeah, you gotta come. Yeah, you gotta go out. um, Leos, and I'm a Leo rising. Y'all, it's like there have been so many shifts we've been going through, but if it doesn't light our hearts up, like it's a no, and it's like, okay, I mean, in certain things in my life, I've been I can't trust people's words anymore. I'm so tired of the jargon. It's like if your actions after so long continue to not line up with your words, it's like that doesn't make my heart feel safe or sing. So, Leos, you're being asked to create more emotional. Yeah. Well, create and manifest more emotional harmony in your lives. What's the your intuition been telling you? Like, oh, I don't know. And it's like, let's go. Let's go. And Leos, you're going to have an interesting summer as well because Uranus is going to go in your 12th. So much going on for all of us. But yeah, Leos, you're being asked to manifest that emotional harmony so that you can shine like the star that you are. All right. Virgos for this full moon in Libra Saturday. Virgos, Virgos, Virgos. Row, Virgos. Virgos, you are being asked to stop bending over backwards. Whoa, oh, God. All right, Virgos. Some of you have been having a hard time. I love you coming out on your shell. Yeah, right, right. Prescott coming out of your shell more, which you're pretty out, babe. Love you. Thank you. Virgos and Virgo risings. Yeah. Oh, God. My solar plexus is giving me that feeling of, but are you a people pleaser? It's time to stop being a people pleaser. Are you bending over backwards to appease somebody when you know it's disempowering you? The sun is in Aries. We are all being asked to peacefully take a stand for what we believe in. Peacefully. We all, none of us want to pay taxes. We all want to be able to express ourselves. We all want to have world peace. We all want our children to be safe. If you don't have children, watch how you're programming them. Leave the kids alone from all these programs until they're 18. Like, consciously think of how your efforts and things are programming someone. But this compromise, are you people pleasing is coming up big for you, Virgo. So if you're noticing you're bending over backwards and you're exhausted to please someone else when you know it's not something that is serving you, fill your cup first, Virgo, so you don't end up resenting the situation. Resentment can be very toxic. I know I've put up with a lot myself, and I'm like, ooh, this is resentment. This is resentment. Ooh, I'm starting to get sassy here. I'm not happy with this situation. Then you got to draw a boundary, Virgo. Say no. All right. Libras. I don't know why I'm singing everybody's signs today because it's Wednesday. Libras. Oh, this is your full moon, Libra. Okay, Libras. Let's see for Libras. Oh, show. This is their full moon. Oh, Libras. We're back on the soul cards. All right. Libras, you are being asked to return to that childlike innocence, to, Libras, I don't know why. I mean, obviously, they're showing the scales of you because that's your astrological symbol. But what's at the core of it? What's at the heart of it for you? They're asking you to go to the heart of the matter where your inner child likes to play, right? And it's so innocent, it's so pure, it's so balanced. Seeking that divine neutrality, Libras, that's when you feel most innocent and connected. Like, God, I forgot how much fun this was. Oh, I went to an ice cream parlor with my family. I haven't done something like that in forever. Or maybe you go roller skating or something fun that makes your heart sing. I'm talking from my inner child here. Although I'm not big into ice cream these days, but I do love to roller skate. But they're feeling like the heart is lighting up a lot for you this weekend, Libras. So letting those imbalances and I don't want to say need to figure it out, but just going to that divine neutral place for yourself first, Libra. Like, what's my heart want? What do I want to do to celebrate my inner child this weekend? And let the purity of that innocence be expressed. All right, Libras, happy full moon to you. Happy full moon to everybody. All right, Scorpios. Ooh, I'm intrigued about this one for my goose. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpios, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpios, full moon in Libra, Scorpios. Whoa! All right. Scorpios. Ooh, Scorpios, you've got the lovers. Kathy, are you hearing this? You've got the lovers this weekend. Ooh. So Scorpios, this full moon is in your 12th house. And that's relationships. So, oh, okay. All right, Scorpios, you are being asked to love yourself some more. It's all about self love, Scorpios, this weekend. Some of you that are age appropriate, you may want to go out on a date, or you may want to muster up the courage to ask someone out on a date. If you have a Scorpio moon, you might want to ask somebody on a date. If you're a Scorpio rising, you could ask someone out on a date. Actions speak louder than words, Scorpio. So you've got the lovers. I love it. Yay, Scorpio. It is my goose. Okay, perfect. I love it. Okay. And that one popped out pretty boldly, Scorpios. Woohoo is right, Kathy. Yes. All right, Scorpios, Sagittarius is. It's so funny. Every time I get to Sagittarius, I'm like, where am I? All right, Sagittarius. Where are you, Sagittarius? Sagittarius, full moon in Libra. Yeah, it's right here. Oh, okay, interesting. Sagittarius, you need, oh, Sagittarius, so many things of our belief matrices are getting imploded, yours most and foremost. And this has been coming up for you, Sagittarius, for a while. Some of you some of you may be feeling like, oh, I'm going to be alone forever. Like, I get it. I get it. And then you're being asked, they're saying, all right. They're saying you need a pilgrimage. It's not like the adventure, but to remember your inner light and that you're here to shine it out in the world and that none of us are truly alone. Hi, Wesley. Hi. Thanks for joining Supplies. Um, I'm traveling Friday, so I wanted to get you guys in for your full moon, and you're just in time for Capricorn. So this is for, Sages. Yeah, they keep saying a pilgrimage. Like, you need to take, and you need to go by yourself, like some alone time, like on a hike you've never done before, on some kind of adventure that you've never been on before, some kind of new teaching, new lesson, whether it's, a new human design or a new blah blah blah, a new yoga class, something that's going to shift you into like, Oh, I was never alone, but I am here to share this light. Aloneness is a positive presence because you're whole, you're showing up, and you're shining your light, Sagittarius is. So that's what you're being asked to do this weekend for your full moon in Libra, Sagittarius. I sound like the guy, Mr. Potter. Capricorns, aka Wesley. Capricorns for this full moon. Whoa, they are like zap right there. Zap, zap, zap. Okay, Capricorns, get out of your head. All right, Capricorns. Comparison, it's so boring. But we all do it because we've all been programmed to do it, especially if you're on the social media. Debbie, Capricorn. All right, y'all, get out of your heads and stop comparing your projects and the way you're going about your business and your achievements. There is, can we see it yet, Capricorn? There is no more business as usual. So, Capricorns, you're overthinking some of the projects that you're trying to get done. And, if you need inspiration or support and there's someone you admire, by all means, check out like how they're doing it. But don't get stuck in this energy of comparing. Hi, Andrew. I love you too. I've been loving all your sanctuary posts. But yeah, Capricorn, this energy, it's like it doesn't inspire you, and there is no more business as usual. Pluto and Capricorn is freaking done. We did it. Like the old paradigm is imploding. This is what it looks like. So, Capricorns, you have so much wisdom on that mountaintop. So, go to the top of the mountain where you're inspired, right? Go to the top of that mountain where you're inspired. My crown chakra is like, whoa. Namaste, sweetie. Thank you. Yeah, Capricorns, that's your full moon in Libra. Rut-row. No comparison. Or notice if you are comparing, right? Go to inspire, but then do it your own creative way. All right. Aquarius is for your full moon in Libra. Sharing. Sharing is caring, Aquarius is. I love this card. This is, you're welcome, Debbie. This is a card where, like, look at this goddess. Like, she is so abundant and she has so much because she's so grounded in all of her abundance and her ability to take the action and share her gifts. And she's got a light and she's bringing an offering, and look at all these beautiful sunflowers. So this is the energy of sharing, Aquariuses. We are ready for your vibe. Yeah, I can't do Dylan's class either. Carrie, you're an Aquarius. Oh, I love Aquariuses. Um, yeah, so you're being asked to come out and share your gifts more, Aquarius. We're moving into the zone of the age of you. Obviously, we're kicking it off with quite a bang here, and it's going to take hundreds of years until the full frequency of it is anchored in. This is interesting, Carrie. This might be for you because you and I are working well together, closely together these days. But I'm feeling interesting. Okay, this is going to get trippy. And Aquarius is, you love trippy. Sharing the higher heart, the highest intention. So I don't know if a lot of you know this because we've been programmed to think we only have 7 chakras when we have 12, and the lower ones are going away this year. But the higher heart is like above the heart. I'm trying to show my chest here. But and my bone has starting to protrude as my activations, my high heart's getting activated. So when you are out in the world and taking action of sharing your gifts, your higher heart gets activated. And what is activation? Step 9, Carrie. You can't write it. I didn't know you were in 18. So once you make the decision for sharing that higher love, bring me a higher love. Yes, bring me higher love. Oh, okay, can't help it. Pisces for this full moon in Libra. All right, Pisces, full moon in Libra for you. All right, Pisces. Pisces, you all are so gifted and talented and creative and amazing. Now, okay. Oh, my niece is I have just a few Pisces. My brother and sister-in-law are watching from the other side. What's up, Gabe and Jen? Okay. They're asking you, Pisces. The irony of you is you rule the feet, right? Y'all are fish, but you rule the feet. It's kind of funny. So what you need to, I'm glad you've been getting that message a lot lately, Carrie. Thank you for that confirmation. I pray that helped. Um, yeah, Pisces. Okay, so you're being asked totality. This is the energy of being so present in the now. You're like these trapeze artists, right? You're not going to miss a beat. However, they're showing that you need to ground your feet to the earth so that you don't get that overwhelm, and then activate the action of totality. What's this number? It's a 5. Yeah, so you're not thinking about it too much, but you just take the action to participate in the acts of life. And, trapeze artists have to be so present. So now, the irony, they're telling you to ground your feet, Pisces, and they're in the air. But when this card shows up, it's being so present that you just don't miss a beat. You know, Elena, I always see you walking around in your store. It's so funny, and like, oh, there's that, and those are the signs and symbols, Pisces. We've got a pile up of a party in you. You're welcome, Carrie. Okay, so yeah, this is totality. Isn't it nice to hear me not curse so much on this, Carrie? Hey, y'all. If you have not, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I so appreciate it. We're having so much fun, and the chat is so lit up with some wise, wise women here to support. All right. Happens with us ladies because we're the ones that like to get together. Oh, lovey, are you making your close up? I love my cat. He's so funny. Ooh, this just flipped over. The source. Huh, this feels like a collective one for us. Thank you. That's okay. Okay. And I've known this for a while. So the reason I love to do sound healing is because we are the source of this shift. And I've been doing this on Serious Joy forever. I've been doing it in my sound healings forever. There's some new things I can't wait to announce at Unite the Light. Yes, come out and connect. Yeah, good. So the source is the energy of consciousness of mother, father, God. You love my cast. I know it's a sign of my intelligence. Um, but the source, this is a fire card, right? And this is a high arcana. So this source, this light, these solar flares, the great central sun, the galactic center, mother, father, God, unity consciousness in through the core of our toroidal fields. We are the source of this shift. It happens, it's an inside out job. And the more channelers and people that I see that have been out doing it a lot longer than me, I'm like, and I've known this for a lot, well, eons really, but as it's awakened in me, this is how we assist the shift to happen faster. Inside out job. Shift it with us first. We all have access to this source. We all have access to this light in this now. So the more we focus on that, all right, and that's unity consciousness. It fuels it. It comes together. It connects the ley lines of Gaia. Like, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Inside out job. Hi, Just John. Just John Jones. Oh my God. Just John Jones. It's totally a throwback to Will and Grace. That's the icing on the proverbial cake. It is. But I've been saying that for years. This ascension process is an inside out job. It is all about our hearts, humanity. I don't give a shift what your beliefs are. It is all about our hearts. It's all about us coming together, no matter what our differences. I'm always going to say protect the children, but it's all about our hearts, okay? And connecting that with that neutral, divine, neutral point, connecting it to the core of our mother planet, Gaia. That's how we bring this light in. Oh, and the sun's starting to come in. I love it when it works out that way. Divine timing. Okay. If you have a question, if you're just joining this, you can rewind the replay, and you can also like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much. This is the part of my show where you ask a question. You type it in the chat, all caps, and type your question, and I will see what deck of mine wants to answer you. And then yeah. So if you're new to the stream, you can rewind this after the replay's up and see what the full moon in Libra is bringing for your sign and rising and or moon. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be starting a moon wisdom show on Serious Joy this month. That's going to be on April 23rd. I'm going to be 15 people by then. Woo, a few more popping out. All right. If you have a question, pop it in. They're asking for divine, especially. Thank you. They're okay. We'll do masculine, feminine, and neutral, especially because we're in Libra. This full moon's going to be in Libra. And what do we feel about our beliefs about relationship and our what do we think about our role in it? I'm like, wait, that sounds like something I wrote because I did. For Serious Joy. All right. And I am so excited to have an opportunity. Might also be channeling the immortal Anne Margaret. Ah, yeah, her birthday is the 28th this month. She's still here, isn't she? My goodness. I am a little connected to Anne Margaret. She and I have had many lifetimes together, and I had the honor of performing with her for several years this lifetime. All right, we got questions coming in. All right, I'm going to get to your questions. And then we'll do the divine. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I love you ladies coming in. Thank you so much. She is still, how young is she going to be this year? Just John Jones. Let's see. All right, Kathy, Elena, I'm looking at your question. All right, Elena, you want a card for the week? Do you want this for you, sister, or do you want it for the collective? Well, I kind of did one for the collective of everybody. She is still here. I think she's going to be like 81 or 82 this year. I haven't talked to her in forever. She shifted a little bit once Roger left. God love her. Okay, yeah, Elena, your card. Brittany wants to come out for you because you love all the pastel Pisces pretty colors. All right, for Mademoiselle Elena for her week. All right, you. Oh my goodness. All right. Today holds unlimited possibilities to see the beauty in life. Today holds unlimited possibilities to see the beauty in life. Oh God, I know. So this is what they're like in. So okay, this is you in your house, Elena. You're like, oh, I got to do this. Oh, okay, and then it's like, okay, slow down because overwhelm was coming in for Pisces. But to stop and smell the roses, right? Today, the unlimited possibilities are here now. And I'm talking to myself with all of these other personal challenges I've had in my life, and it's not necessarily been fun. Um, birthday's next month. But today, in this now, in this moment, where all of our multidimensional selves exist, this today holds unlimited possibilities to see beauty in life. So if you're finding yourself like feeling like that, hi, Sister Paige, I love you. Oh, girl, I had a great body bar with you this morning. Thank you, sister. I'm so grateful for you. Um, but yeah, so Elena, it's like, nope, stop. And they're saying smell the roses for the pun, but it's like, I got to do these dishes. Okay, that's not always a fun one, but it can be if you put music on that you like, or if you're listening to a podcast that you like, and then it brings a reverence to everything you're doing and shifts the frequency. Talking to myself here, talking to myself. All righty. Next question was, she's 83 on the 28th, but who's counting? She's a goddess, right? I was close. Not bad for not knowing. Sort of. Thanks, John. Question, Kathy. What is in your highest and best to know right now? Kathy, your mind loves Osho, but your fairy goddessness is asking for Sherilyn. So, what is in my Kathy's highest and best to know right now? Kathy, my Kathy. Ooh, freedom. Oh, yeah. Girl, you just freed yourself from so much, and they're asking that maintain your freedom, because they're saying maintain your freedom, like, not overthinking, like, oh, I've got to schedule this, or I gotta da, 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 right? Like, maintain the freedom, because it's gonna oh, Kathy, it's gonna help you stay in your feminine. And we pulled it's 111. And we pulled the lovers card for Scorpios this weekend. So honor the divine feminine flow this weekend. And you've got a full moon and a new moon here. Full moon and new moon. And make sure you're in a goddessy dress. Wow, it's almost like they're saying don't make too many plans. And honestly, that freedom for all of us is like, we're going to have to be really flexible in this shift, everybody. Like, again, that Capricorn energy is gone. There's no more business as usual. We're going to have to get creative and support each other through these shifts. And we got to come together and do it. And that means coming out of our shells, Cancer. I hope that, yeah, less plans and more of that. You're welcome, Elena. We know each other through Nadja and Matt. Have admired you from afar for years. Keep up the great service. Oh, thank you, Just John. I have like a thing. I was like so different back in that day. And I've had so many adventures, but I will look at your profile and thank you for your admiration. I appreciate it. Do like, share, and subscribe, please. And then I'll try and rack my brain to see where, oh, look who just came in. Jesus was my dad, the love card. Aw, thank you. I need to stay in the flow, Kathy. Yeah, you're welcome. And it feels really liberating for you to function from that space versus having to figure it all out and know. And it's interesting because that's funny because my right side is my mat. Oh, I will. Thank you. I'm not. I don't rack my brain. I don't. Yeah. No. It's. I lost it a long time ago, John. And it's way more fun. It's way more fun. So, Kathy, so I was doing it on the right side, um, which is the masculine, right? Having to know, having to figure it out, having this. And you're here to like express, sister, express and open your heart. And that's why you're my neighbor. Won't you please? She said yes. Okay. All right. Yeah, okay. All right. Hey, if anybody else has questions, we still have time. We've got about 15 more minutes. Ruh-roh, my bladder's already saying we've got less. It's fine. Workout. All right. All right. Some folks, yeah, because this is in Libra. Libra is the masculine and feminine. The heart was coming in very potently for Libras. Okay. What do the men, that's interesting. That's interesting. They're saying men, not divine masculine. That's different this week, y'all. All right, what do the men need to hear for this full moon in Libra? All right, boys. Do you believe in love? Oh, Madonna makes me throw up in my mouth a little. Soul to soul. All right, for the men, this full moon in Libra. Men for the full moon in Libra. Oh, guys. I love this card. The gift. The gift. Men, we need you. We need you, men. We need you. You are a gift. You're a gift. Even though the patriarchy is falling in, the old paradigm's going away, you have gifts to share with the world. What are they? Because they are based in the ancestry, your higher self, your wisdom, your heart. And it's time for you to start sharing them with the world. Men, share your gifts with the world on this full moon. Yeah. All right. Ladies, goddesses. All right. Ladies for the full moon. Colette, I see your question. I'm coming back. Okay. Quiet. Ladies. Full moon in Libra. Full moon in Libra, ladies. Ooh, ladies. All right, ladies, we got work to do. Well, it's the shadow card, ladies. Shadow. For some reason, ladies, where are or may we be still holding victim conscious, um, mm, women's lib was a psyop to divide the family and get women out of the home. I learned that the hard way. But there, that victim, like, oh, we've been repressed for years. We've been this, like, if there's any of those less than feelings, ladies, like, again, it's up to us to help this shift by going in and doing our shadow work. Maybe do some journaling. Maybe some of us have been looking for love. Maybe there's some darkness we need to release around our lack of love, like all that divine feminine. And in the yin yang, the feminine side is the shadow. It's the black side, right? At the core of it is that white, right? So when we get to the core of those wounds or whatever, and the sun conjuncting Chiron at 22, let it break down tomorrow or Friday, whatever day it is. I don't even know. My time has been all mixed up. I've missed certain things here and there. I'm like, oh, thank God Mercury's direct. Okay. And the gift and the shadow, And we've all been men and we've all been women. I mean, I've chosen to be a woman more often than not. Laughing at myself. Okay. Neutral point for men and women. Neutral point for men and women. Wow, they're really wanting this. Neutral point in the heart for men and women this Libra full moon. Oh, soul purpose, everybody. It's our soul purpose to come together. Soul purpose. We are all here for this unity ride, for the peace, for the fun, if you're not here for that, I doubt that you would be. Yeah, I know. Yeah, thank you. But our soul purpose, thanks, John. Our soul purpose is to, you know, bring stop the division. Anything that is division is anything that is divisive. It's trying to separate us. We are here. I'm here for unity. I can be really sassy and not so eloquent when I get really passionate and fired up about it. And that's part of my personality. But it's our sole purpose to do this, come together right now over me. All right, so men, you're a gift. Ladies, we've got some work to do. Men, you do too. And it's about coming together, and this is our sole purpose. Sole purpose, as all these other he said, she said, politics, schmatitics. It's all a lie. Guess what? We've all been lied to. Every single one of us. About 95% of everything. Because we are what? The source. We are the source of this ascension. So the sooner we all come together in that intention to unify, the jig is up. I'm really excited. Okay, question, Colette. Please pull a card to help you get through this fear that I'm battling today. Oh gosh, be still my heart, my Colette. Yes. Ooh, oh, you might need some tough love from Osho, sister. Let me see here. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, well, I'm sorry. I'm getting a lot of messages, Colette, because it's your solar plexus that's having doubt. Your heart is closed right now. You're feeling frozen because you don't want to face what it is. And it's that false evidence appearing real, and it's going to look different when you're on the other side of it. And I'm talking to myself here with a few things. Okay, for my Colette, what is this? La, 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 la. You're stressed out, sister. So stressed out. Okay. And this is because you're overwhelmed. You're trying to take it all on at once and you can't. So go through the list, prioritize. Go through the list and prioritize. Okay. What needs to happen first? What's the most important thing that has to happen first? Okay. And it doesn't all have to get done today, but the not doing it is causing you to be more stressed. And I understand. I totally understand. That's why I work out. So I stay out of jail for real. And I do my grid work when I work out with my toroidal field. Heart pound it. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Do you have any okay, these are some chamomile tea, nettle tea. Feels like some of it might be a little hormonal too. Chamomile, nettle. What other spiritual tools do you have in your box, Colette? I know you have a lot. Hands on your heart, big breaths, barefoot on the earth if you can, ground. And you're going to get through this. You're going to get through this. But you need a list to prioritize, and you got to look at it, sister. You got to look at it. You're going to feel so much less stress when you look at it. And I understand, and I'm giving you a really big hug. Yeah. Let me see what you're going to stop comparing, Colette. You're trying to do something new for you that you've never done before. And a lot of us are being called to do things. I mean, I'm doing light language and singing crazy weird sounds when musical theater was my background. And now I'm activating grids and activating people's dormant DNA. 1, 2, 3, we're ascending. And if I did this, there's no way I would be able to channel my gifts and do that. Right. So yeah. Lavender, sister, breathing, a salt bath, like honoring your gods, like, okay, I know what I have to do. I don't want to do it. And it is what it is, but you need to prioritize and do it. I love you. Sorry. I'm going to do one more. Well, this is a good one. It's temporary, you'll get it done. You'll get it done. It's going to be okay. And you're going to feel so much better once you do, I know. I know. But I'm not here to lie to people because that's so boring. So boring. So completion, okay? You're going to get it done. And it can be in your own time. That's what you're feeling like you've got to get it all done today. And that's what's a lot. No, no. What's the scariest thing on your plate? And you know it's the most important. You already know what it is. So do that one first and give yourself the time with your tea, light a candle of it, You'll get it done. Don't worry, sister. This too shall pass. And I'm giving you a big old hug. Okay, we've got another question from Elena. She's been having the smell of smoke stock in her nose since this weekend after meditating. Am I sick or a spirit around? That's interesting. That feels like it feels like that smell is coming in to activate a memory of one of your past lives. That's exactly what that feels like, Elena. One of your past lives. Oh, interesting. I pulled the freedom card that Kathy got, right? So, what's interesting is you had to ground for the totality. That was Pisces general, though. So when you what to okay, so when you smell that smell next time after meditating, just keep your eyes closed and do automatic writing with your eyes closed of what that smell makes you think of. Yeah, because I mean, okay, this is what they're showing me now. In one of my sessions Monday, I had a client that we did a shamanic vibrational soul retrieval on. So, this past life, Elena, is trying to get reunified with your multidimensional consciousness. So, it's asking you to remember. Okay. That smell is triggering a memory for you. So they're asking for, yeah, it's in your nose every day. That's strange. That is really strange. Try that automatic writing and be like, I welcome you into my consciousness. What do you want me to know? And then see if that clears it. It's triggering some kind of memory. That's what they're showing. And this with the freedom, then when you do this work and ground that into this consciousness versus just smelling it with that sense, it feels like it's going to help free that soul free you to yoke you two together, right? Because it's an aspect of you wanting you to remember. That's the biggest thing I got there. Woo, that was kind of intense. Okay, everybody. Yeah, hang in there, Colette. Big, big, big hugs. Big hugs. I get it. I've got some music I got to face later today, too. And I'm like, oh my God, I have an appointment. I got to remember. All right. All right. Always my bestie. My bestie. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. They're asking for a general. Yeah, try that because it's another way of grounding it with not a sense because you're so sensical. But if you ground it and then read it, but don't look at what you're writing. If you can do that, like a big piece of paper, there's a message that you need to know that's going to help you remember and then unify. Unify. Listen, we're multidimensional beings having a human experience, and we're going to get to experience the multidimensionality in physical form this lifetime. It's the biggest party in the universe, and I'm here for it. Woo! All right. General from Brittany for the week. Let's see. Shut the front door. Okay, Elena. Journal it out, write how you feel. 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 Okay, I want to pull one more because it feels like that's still for Elena. Is that no, it's for all of us. Oh, okay. Well, and ladies, which most of you are in here, except I had two wonderful gentlemen say hello. Thank you, Wesley, and just Jones, just John Jones, just John Jones. And I do remember those people. Let's see. General for all of us. General for all of us. Dreamweaver. Elaine Dreamweaver. I mean, that is your name, right? uh, General for all of us. One more. One more. But ladies, we do have some shadow work to do. Oh, yeah, ladies and gents, surround ourselves with our soul tribe. Surround ourselves with our soul tribe. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, my friends. Well, my bladder's giving me the closing sign that I am emotionally done. Hey, I got it in last minute and supplies. It's Wednesday. Everybody, if you need extra support, go to my website. I've got a few readings next week, but really after Easter is when my schedule opens up. I thank you all for joining in and supporting each other in the chat. Subscribe to my newsletter on my website. Please like, subscribe, and share my YouTube. I greatly appreciate it. And I appreciate you. I am celebrating your hearts, and I am sending you all the most Christen, golden, Christed consciousness, unconditional love from my heart right to you. And until next week, lots of love, happy full moon in Libra, and many blessings. Thanks, everybody. Mwah.